Either way, it looks like we're getting ready to go live momentarily, and I'm looking forward to this one. It's Eternal Fire taking on Mindfreak to kickstart Pro League. My name's Naokai, I'm joined by Scrib for this one, and we are super excited to be back on Pro League. Our second time together on this one, mate, and it's always an honor. So shout out ESL one time for bringing us back, and well, let's make sure we don't do them a disservice. And Tara's a couple of fights taken in towards mid there, but it's actually going to be a T-side start, which gets the opener. Still, you've got to overcome Zantares. That's easier said than done. Woxic going to deliver for a double as well. And it's a 2 versus 3. Gump and Tux in a matter of moments left with a lot to do.
Oh, Julie's out here as well. Looking comfortable. Jota keeps his cool. Bomb plant, or maybe he drops down below. We'll see. But either way, he's going to need at least 1 kill to make this work. The Glock lets him down slightly, but yeah, now they're left a little bit guessing because Woxic takes that quick goosh. The Julies are ready down below, though.
Confidence in you. He just got to do a lot of heavy lifting here. It's a great timing on that molly. And a flashbang will come towards backside. That won't affect him at all. Woxic scoped in with the AUG. He's looking to try and deny any A-main presence. And again, they're stuck here. This is an issue for Mindfreak. They have an idea. They face any sort of friction, and they immediately retract. And it does instill confidence in you because they don't look confident in their own game plan themselves. But they're going to go for a double pump, it seems, back up towards heaven. And they're going to leave Pain here lurking in single door.
Tux is in a pretty good spot. You don't expect him here. He's been walking around outside for quite a while. Side swipes Jota. And now it's Eternal Fire who have some guesswork down towards B. I mean, it's working out. It is working out here. You know, the pieces coming together quite nicely. They'll lose another one on the extremities, but they'll get this bomb plant in. Some decent time to get the post plant going, he says. Crunchy, caught out. Somehow manages to take a kill and survive there. Texter, meanwhile, is flanking yet again. So there are players absolutely everywhere here from Mindfreak. Woxic finds another on his AUG. I think the information should be in. They're both rolling down the mini ramp here. Down goes Woxic, spotted out as well, and Tux will take the final player. But they have lost the advantage. And I think one of the big things that I'm seeing already, you know, you've talked about like a lack of confidence. I think it feels like a lack of confidence in the mechanics.
Yeah, okay.
You know, they're just not taking the swings, not taking the fights. They're looking to really, really make things preferential before they go in. And they might just do that. Pack mentality here. The swings coming in from Eternal Fire. The fights are not favorable and they are falling. I wouldn't necessarily say we see any crazy swings or crazy peaks there, but certainly winning out the fights. Crunchy in particular.
Yeah, speaking of mechanics, right? That was actually, I don't even think, you know, credit to Mindfreak, some nice shots hit, but I actually really felt like Eternal Fire fell asleep there. Anywhere near like 2 or 3 rounds as a buffer zone. That's going to leave them pretty happy on this T side.
Interesting smoke here. Gives Gump a way out. Are they going fast? I think they are going to pick up the pace and try and work him in, but Wakadia is too smart for that. And this is where Eternal Fire are showing their strengths. Very, very ready. Flash is not effective enough to keep them blinded up. And
they're in now, right? But you lose this round, especially without a bomb pawn, money gets broken. Zantares with an AK is always a scary prospect. Damage dealt, but it deals... It takes a bit himself. We'll open things up on towards Texter. Name's open the smoke, flashes behind as he wants to cross. And Zantares is still being a nuisance. That's all we need to do. We spoke about this outside presence being very important for Eternal Fire. This presence by Major could net 2. It's 1 and a little bit. Pain will find one of his own as well. And they're trying to scale in towards A.
Got to be careful. Rotations are quick up heaven. The Molotov keeps them at bay for a moment. Plant coming in. Pain's only just going to get his AK up, and he looks away at the worst possible time, so nothing going to happen for him in the end. The plant is nice. It will potentially keep them going here. I think just caught the money there. It's not quite enough.
Yeah. And I got to say, I'm very surprised by this.
Oh, missed shot. Zantares comes swinging in. Got to be careful here. I don't think he quite recognizes how close they are. Instant dink will force him back. Jota down below, so they are set up and ready to go for this kind of a push. However, the pistols are still doing damage. keeping things even for the time being. It's a little short-lived. It's Texter on the AK that I want you to keep your eyes on here. Could be really dangerous in a moment. Crunchy with a nice shot. The trade had to be there if Texter wanted to take this one, though. Woxic going to spam him down. Yeah, knows he's a little tagged. Squeaky door push, maybe. Something contact heavy, but not going to be given the chance.
Oh, Jota. Might be a moment here to get a lot of numbers. Oh my god, he's dancing around that elevated angle, but he does actually only walk away with one there. Thankfully, Madge is already down, and all he has to do is wait. Time is of the essence, 10 seconds to work with. Madge loses his fight though, but a double doors player, a single door player, they're losing fights. Planting in the smoke, they get it out as well.
No.
Can't believe they've got away with it as Texter puts himself into a 1 versus 1. Woxic on the other side. Needing open the smoke to see if he's hiding in plain sight, but he's not. AK scooped up. Both are tagged. It's all about who can spot who first, and now they know where each other are. Woxic, swing, and a miss. Texter wins it out. What a round for Mindfreak to scalp away. I cannot believe Eternal Fire have let that one slip.
Game for sure.
True. I really think, though, you know, Major's got to hit that, at least one of those shots in towards backside. He just gets instantly owned. Arcadia wants to find a close. A lot of support here. A lot of firepower. Arcadia is doing well. He nearly gets a third, but he can't quite see off Pain. But it's still in the scrap of it all, Scriv. It's still a 2 versus 1 in favor of Mindfreak.
Oh. Woxic. Key position. Gonna go and check by the first, and he gets the second as well. On the B stream, the Counter-Strike has to happen. One would assume, and it certainly is. So that's good. You know what I mean? I think we also want that as well to wake all of us up that are here relatively early. Hello, Woxic. What the hell?
To be fair, it is, you know, 9:30 a.m. UK time at the very least. That, you know, that's
hey, for the gamers.
That's early for gamers,
really?
Right? That is, you know, we're normally the other way around. We're not really early bird catches the worm type people. We're scaling slowly towards outside. I just worry that if Payne has a look in towards Garrett, he tries to sneak his way forward, he's 6 feet under. That's a great flash, though. Oh, that's a great flash. Zantares, nothing he could do there. Well, KD has now got to deliver. Reclaiming a bit of that control. And he's doing a good job despite blind. So Tux left alive 1v3 as he tries to move down towards B. And the good news is there's no one actually here.
Yeah, he's completely slipped the net, for sure.
You might not realize, actually.
They will now.
Yeah.
He's opened the double doors. But, yeah, he's got a little bit of a head start. Bomb down, decent position. Maybe able to take a fight against one here.
Ooh.
Right idea. Arcadia was a little further ahead than he was expecting, unfortunately. So, you know, doesn't happen. I mean, those odds are pretty harsh, guys.
It's not even that bad.
They did okay. Yeah, they did okay in the first half.
4 rounds T side is actually, I don't think that's that bad. Like, I always say 5 rounds is a good half. You know, they're one off.
All right, we're about to find out if they can keep it up. Julie's out and getting a little greedy. But we'll see here. 5 versus 3. It looks pretty good to me. Payne holding them out here. It's a little touch and go, but the advantage is in. The advantage is in, and Eternal Fire stuck for ideas. Where do they go? What do they do?
Oof. Well, that's a good way to start. That's going to give you A, a little bit of space to work with, B, some control, but it also, you know, sows the seeds of doubt a little bit over towards Mindfreak, saying, were they going towards a heaven push? Now they know for a fact that they're not. One goes down, flashbang avoided by Arcadia. He's got to win out one of these fights, and he does. Jota, trade, looks for a second and delivers as well. And a 1 versus 2 in a matter of mere moments, Tux left all alone. And this one feels like it should be under lock and key as long as we play time. Madja spotted backside. They know he's up upon high. And it's seen off as well. The IGL leads by example, closing that round. But it's Jota. There's a lot of the heavy lifting. And I have the stats to prove it now as well. After every single game we casted from last year, I kept track of everyone was taken, whether it was failed or successful. And I can... spoiler alert, most of them were not successful. Most of them were fails. Santoros gets up in towards heaven. The Matet's got him behind as well. Maja can't get that second. Jota just about survives a little scare.
Oh, okay, here we go. There's some information being grabbed here. Just got to try and find that way in. And yeah, just head on a swivel. Tux kind of knows what's up. He's like, I don't want to go too far. I think they might try and pull something off here. So the squeaky door, sneaky move. They are somewhat prepared, but there's Gump, and it's like, okay, well, there's the squeaky door guy. So there is a second man, of course. It's looking to try and get that timing. Wicadia drops him. Just too smart for it. Another coming in as well. Looking super clean here. Nearly closes the round out all by himself. Not going to be the case, but he reveals the location. Oh, will be an easy finish. 10-4. Ultimately, Eternal Fire have been in control of this for a long time.
Yeah, they have. Molly and a nade combo is always deadly. Poor Tux. Nothing he can do in that situation. And already down to 4, or basically 3.5 of how low Texter is. Tough predicament. He's got the right idea as well, Texter, as he keeps just intermittently checking towards outside. But that flashbang completely gives away his position. So Jota, this is a confirmed kill momentarily. Oh, it's not! Oh my god, for a moment that was nearly very awkward. And Crunchy gets deleted too. One man pain. And it's only real pain for Mindfreak in this round, surely. Does get a shot. But this one should be no difference. Woxic sees it off, and there's an AWP there if he wants it to.
One of the more middling teams that we've got.
Maybe, right? Wicadia, nice shot. He's had a great game. Wicadia too, right? 19-9. Looking bountiful for the youngster. I need a Xantaros pop off. I really thought he'd do numbers in this opening series as well, but apparently not.
All right. Last line of defense, 30 seconds remain. Zantara is playing with his food here a little, and that will be that. Okay, before you even get the words out, it ends. So it was certainly for a moment. It started a guy that decided betting odds. Maybe I would also do something like that. I really have no idea how it's worked out, but all the same. One-sided it would be. Zantara is up close on the Julies here. Okay, does get one. I think a player right at the back of that stack. To be fair, it's Wicadia up close that gets the numbers in their favor, albeit briefly. 2 versus 2. Bomb still in good hands. Woxic on his trusty P2K, and he's always good with it. That's a clean find. Leaves it down to just Tux. A quick goosh is not quite going to be enough. Unfortunately, Maja as well. Does need to be careful here. If he's taking that swing, he had to be confident in it, and he is indeed. So they will get it done in the end.
Which is good. First gun round for Mindfreak has to be a successful one. Kickstart things well. Start to build up a bit of a repertoire on this T side, which is super needed, but you walk straight into Wicadia. That flashbang does nothing to make him feel uncomfortable. Man advantage feels pretty good right now. Triple peak coming in here towards B main. Smoke goes down. A decision to be made. Do you want to go through it or not? Jota's spray is clean. We go test towards A, which they failed early. It's got to clear Woxic first. It's not an easy angle, but it's a great shot from Texter. And they might overlook now Wicadia in towards Pillar.
Yeah, it's very possible. All on top of each other. He's going to hear this as well. Just hiding away, biding his time. Molly comes in. Plant comes round. He can't quite cancel it, but it'll take a number. And just staying alive. The pressure is absolutely brilliant here from Wicadia. The flash round gives a bit more space. Crunchy's going to have to go absolutely insane. Does not happen. And a patient round from both sides. Much bigger and better buy. So, see what they have in the back pocket. I think you're starting to get to that point, aren't you? Okay. Again, utility over the top. It did come close for them in that pistol round. They just needed to slightly adjust, slightly make their way through here. Jota with one, but that is all he's going to get. Maja on the AWP. Misses. Flanked out from behind. Ooh, Gump, that's a nice correction on the spray, because that could have really been disastrous. Mad advantage then is very, very slim here for the T side. It's a wide swing, doesn't quite find the effectiveness. Antares brings it down to the 1 versus 1. Where is this final player, though, of course, is the question he is asking. And he's very, very unsure with no utility left. Just this kit. He's left guessing, where is this guy? There is enough time for him to clear some angles. Confirms in just a second here that he is going to be towards B main, but he's not really left himself enough time. So he needs to hold the bomb like now, and it's just not going to happen, is it? So that is unfortunate. Takes a gamble, takes a guess, and it's the wrong area. He was B main the whole time, and Mindfreak win the 1v1 off the back of it.
Dropping down, Toxic. Now you're going to go bounding as it banks off, but they should completely take the Z-Box control. They did not care about that util. Jota with the flash for the first. 180 as he knows the second, lurking behind, and Santorez got to do a lot of heavy lifting on the side, but Crunchy, what a shot.
We've had some really keen moments here from Mindfreak. That clutch going their way seems to have spurred them forwards. They are liking the look of the B-bomb site, and rightfully so. It's confident, it is aggressive, and it's exactly what we want to see from them. Wakadia making his way in here, and kind of the only important player in this round, the only workable player in this round. The AWP you don't really expect too much from. He's just holding the lines. Keen find. Second here for Wakadia. It's not quite over just yet. He is incredibly low. Texter mollied out. Get him on the bomb. Try and get that hold in. The lineup is just not there, but he finds him in the knee at the very final second. Oh my goodness. Texter was nowhere near, but a small readjustment onto potentially the only part of the body he could have hit from that angle, and it works.
That honestly looked like it missed to me, so I have no idea how he's been given that one. Zantares, he's got to hit that shot, honestly. It really feels like if he hits that, the round is secure, but the fact that he falls, it requires such a wild one.
So, and it makes a big difference. It makes a very big difference indeed. Eternal Fire, though, still the CT side of things here, I think is one of the big angles to consider. Not generally considered the stronger side. Woxic with a nice early entry. Zantares, an opportunity for him to fight as well, but opting.
You know, it's always been considered sort of one of the best riflers we've got in the scene. It's a little weird. Madja playing up close to support, gets one. Well, he'll come down as well, but Zantares again going to get clipped by Texter. He's actually doing really well on that head-to-head. Nade banks round, but they get away from it. Crunching towards E-Box could be the difference maker. Jota will deliver, though. That'll deny. Low play with a bomb of Texter getting yet another. Make that a third. Texter unstoppable in this round. And he gets a fourth behind it. Bomb goes down. And he has put Mindfreak on his shoulders. And he might just do enough to see them off. 1 versus 1. A pistol pulled out for Woxic. And Texter looking for the 8 clutch now. With that bomb going down. He's going to bank over. That might be it. It does more damage, but he's still alive. And Woxic sees it off with a pistol. I thought Texter had done enough, but unfortunately, he just needed somebody else to step up. Either way, moving in towards... Here's a bit of a pop. We're actually just swing around. I love that call from Madja. Spam from Tux does catch Ricardia. That's just an unfortunate way to fall.
Madja, oh my goodness, hanging right on the edge here. Not setting on fire, so I was going to say they might not expect him up close, but it seems like he doesn't want to stick around anyway. Execute to come through here. They've got a long distance to cover, however, not really in position in A main to get going. Zantares standing strong, Madja backs him, and that is carnage. That is an easy hold, actually, for Eternal Fire.
Yeah.
1v1 clutch lost to Woxic. Zantares got the right idea, though. He kind of knows what's up. Mid-play. Pretty common here. Timing is... Oh. Well, I was going to say it's good, but he sort of looks at the wrong angle. Unfortunately for him, Madja knows he's got to stick around and fight here, try and take a kill. Not going to happen. Lots and lots of damage done, though, so it hangs... by a thread, it feels like. Madja will go down, does even more damage. Woxic's here with the AWP. He drops one, but he can't get away. That's a big old kill. The fact that he cannot escape means B is actually open.
Yeah.
Able to put a pin in this as well and just mess around and use this positional advantage that they have.
There is now a fourth for Mindfreak. We get an 8-4 half, and then it was a T side of Eternal Fire that just ran away with things on Nuke. And, you know, that might be the same here. T side, of course, is the expectations of this map. We've gone for a late round play here. We're sticking it. Oh my god, that had about a second left on it and it's dragged Payne over. So he'll go down to the bomb.
Not quite happy about it.
Antares is happy though.
It's one of those rounds, isn't it, where it's like a bit of a roller coaster of like, ooh, oh, we weren't going to win, now we are going to win, and oh, we didn't win, right? So there's a lot going on there, I think. Woxic's done well with the entries when he's gone for them. Might be nice to see him hit that a little bit more in this game. And he's immediately switched things up now.
Yeah, I like the proactivity. I like the aggression. Oh, shot from Texter. Xantares he's not doing well in this sort of head-to-head. Texter's actually...
mate.
Yeah, Texter is really doing some numbers right now. He looks crisp, but he continues to do so. Madge is up next, but he will deliver with a double before Tux trades out. However, B is open. 2 versus 2. They're still around here, Scriv.
Yeah, absolutely. It is on. Retaking the previous, it was late, but it nearly worked for Eternal Fire, so we'll see, given a bit more time, what they can pull off. Wicadia is about to meet the brunt of the attack. Tux with the trade. He's got to find 3 in total here. 1 versus 1 against Woxic, who has been an absolute menace. Shot missed. Goes in again. Shot missed, and Tux will punish this time around. 7-5 is once again with the 7-5. So, we'll see. They nearly won out the pistol last time, and we were like, if they win the pistol, they could close the gap. It is, once again, the same story. Somehow the odds are worse this time, though. They're actually closer, and the odds are worse. So, there you go. Into the 3 versus 3 here now. It has picked up pace very, very quickly indeed. Eternal Fire looking to break into the B-bomb site. Bombs hit the deck is the one thing Mindfreak have got going for them, is the fact that the fights will come right to their feet. So, we'll see if they can capitalize on that. They are looking to maybe get in the mixture just a little bit. Gump is moving forwards on these Julies. Spots out 1. He's looking for it. The drive-by. The drive-by on the Julies. And he is out of there. Absolutely insane shot for sure. Still no bomb recovered. This is just not looking good for Eternal Fire. They've got to try and isolate some fights here, man, but it's not happening. Gump on the Julies is an absolute monster. He's looking for more. Look at him. He's gagging around this corner. He's so giddy for it. But they know this is an unlosable position if they just play it safe.
So crisp. My Julies do not do that. Look how patient they're playing as well. This is so frustrating for Woxic. He knows his Julies somewhere on towards Pillar. Oh god, this is so frustrating to play against. A Dark player, a Pillar player, a Connector player as well. We'll get out on towards site now, and they've got a 1-2-3 swing. This Julies do swing out, but it's Payne who sees it off. Massive round for Mindfreak. Then we get into a really, really awkward spot. I mean, Mindfreak have already got more rounds than a few, you know, decent top tier 1 teams have got against Eternal Fire and Anubis.
This is true. The ebb and flow of the game, though, could be very, very different to read here. Tux getting advanced. Got a flash as well.
This game is getting spicy. Double stack here and towards double door. Maja, he's just waiting. Doesn't want to fight in towards mid alone, or maybe he does, but it doesn't realize his shoulder is already peering around that corner, so that'll betray him. Tag on towards Gum. They do lose the A site, and Bomb will go down. They've got the numbers in the retake.
Yeah, this is looking good. Big fight here. Xantares wins it cleanly. Nice and brave, of course, as you would expect from him. 4 players all coming in from the same angle here, so this could get messy. Quick kill onto Wicadia. Xantares not ready for them. The Molotov does not keep them at bay. Jota does find 1, but he's dinked immediately, right? So, going to be tough. In behind the back of the pillar. Down he goes, and it will be a successfully mounted retake. A lead.
7-9. This gun round, it kind of feels like it could be a bit of everything for Eternal Fire. You lose this, you're in trouble. Centaurus spotted a body there, and he's not going to fight. Jota will, alongside Woxic, and they both deliver a mid-play, which actually I like the idea for Mindfreak, just the execution doesn't quite pay off.
Yeah, maybe a smoke somewhere. Maybe a guy throwing flashes. Just to give them that little bit of room. But it was ultimately, like you say, it was Antares. He spots one, he hears the footsteps, he's like, yo, they are coming, get ready. And everybody was ready, so it doesn't work out, it falls flat.
We're tied 9-all, but a bit of form that can come out late game here for Mindfreak, who knows? But it's got to start with this gun round. If you lose this gun round, unfortunately, not only do Eternal Fire get the 10th, they basically get gifted the 11th, and that's most of the way there to seeing off this series.
Oh, nice break. Oh, Payne lands it as well. There you go. That's beautiful. And that is the confidence that I think we want to see from Mindfreak in a game like this.
Yeah.
Big, big opener.
GT side, though, that puts him back in the one controlling the fights a little bit. Molotov by Tuxie could be huge. Oh my god, they've contacted out. Crunchy could be in trouble here. He might be overlooking the angle, and Xantares and Jota do very, very well. It's really unfortunate timing for Tux in particular.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Eternal Fire are absolutely banking on, though, of course, so...
Yeah.
They played their own game kind of to perfection, and it will force the save out from Mindfreak here. 10 rounds come in. As you say, the 11th right around that corner if this one had dropped super one-sidedly, which it doesn't look like that will.
It's a really, really unfortunate way to let that round sort of slip, and you can't actually really even blame him that much. Like I said, buy back a round, and Payne, another opener for him, catches Woxic again. All right. Woxic, unfortunately for him, he's been struggling in a lot of these opening fights. He wants to take a lot of control, but he doesn't always hit the shots, and my oh my. Looks a little spicy. Takes the flash and he spams. Oh, the flash on towards him. He might be dead, but he's full blind, and he's found Xantares again.
My guy, big man Texter, he's just, put the anti-Xantares bullets in today. And I think he doesn't know what he's unleashed. Major and Jota here looking for a way back into the round. That's clean. It does open up a path. Is he going to be ready for main? The answer is no. So just Jota that remains. 1 versus 4. Bomb plant will come in. It is a little pivotal. The money is not quite infinite for Eternal Fire. He's reset the game. I mean, we'll see here. Gotta pick an avenue to take a fight, though. And he picks the one where there's 2 players. So, not going to happen. Double digits now for Mindfreak.
At least for now, it's the right call. But the bomb's far from committed. It's all the way back near spawn. But they've actually got E-box control. Now, Wox is going to pick up the bomb and rotate over to join them. Missed shot by Xantares. Don't often get to say that all too often for him. He will get one before he falls. But he does fall. Only going 1 for 1.
Yeah, Molotov in as well. Splits his teammate up. Slows down the attacks. They can't quite capitalize immediately, but I think still enough chaos strewn in, and just the fact that they are going for a bit of a textbook contact play here. Payne with a nice find. Molotoved off. Bomb will go down. So let's see what Mindfreak have got in store for us. Weary of a flank here, but just got to get going. They do have those kits. They've got 1 smoke, 2 flashes. 1 flash going to be used. Can't really do much off the back of it. Passive hold here from Eternal Fire to just allow them into the bomb site. Woxic will take the frag as Texter peaks a little early. A classic bad habit. Shooting his teammate.
I've been there.
See, it's tense. It is tense, man. They don't quite know where to look or what to do. Gump's going to go in for the hold. He gets taken off by the AWP of all things. And that will be Eternal Fire to secure it.
Oh my god, these rounds are dicey, dude. They are so dicey. 11 to 10. This game feels like it could be going the distance, potentially, and some. But even getting 10 rounds of Eternal Fire on Anubis is impressive. Payne boosted up. Jota caught 6 feet under. What a start. Payne on these entry frags with the AWP is doing really well now. He's finding his form.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is exactly what you want to see. Xantares is again being left to his own devices to try and break into the round. I mean, It is a peak. It's Mr. Texter once again to take him down, by the way. That one's not necessarily a full in the pocket kind of play, but looking good here, man. And the contact flash and, you know, Mindfreak with a round. This is cool.
It is. It is.
Again, my surprise is a little too much, maybe.
They'll get really hunted. I mean, maybe take some out of a look here, to be fair. It's like the only place they haven't gone. Only issue is it's difficult to clear, as Texter will now just realize. But now they know where both of them are. Only 7 seconds or so to work with, and no one's really close enough to hunt. So that will be the round seen off, but an 11th for Mindfreak. So we're guaranteed to go the full 24. Briefly blocks the smoke, but it doesn't make any difference, really. Still lands in the same spot. Flash out of main. Jota with that first fight. Bit of damage dealt. Both Crunchy and Gum are tagged low. He knows Tux is somewhere here. Smoke down. Tux will realize this. He can't get out, though. I'll play from Jota that we actually really needed that.
Could be big. Could be pivotal. This is a really great looking round right now for Eternal Fire. Texter hidden behind the site. Looking, as he has in so many of these rounds, to find that opener for his squad, or at least find that impact frag. Quick little moves coming in here as they try and set up in the unlikely angles. Texter with 2, but he has no more friends. I mean, he will eventually go down. It's pain in between 2 mines, but you don't really have much option other than to save. And this is the worst possible time. You know, 12-11 comes in. The loss bonus, the money that they have in reserve is just not really there. So it's going to be a scary buy in the next.
It is. It's going to be a little weird. Payne's going to drop 1 over towards most likely Crunchy, and then we can squeeze out a couple of rifles on Texter and Tux. Gump might have to take a bit of a step back with like a FAMAS or most likely like an MP9 with a bit of util. Still could be scary, still could be a bit funky, but Eternal Fire, if ever there was a time to really put a hindrance on towards the economy, it's here and now. 12. Map and series point Eternal Fire, but my God, have they been made to work for it. They have been next to untouchable, only picking up 1 loss this year. Over a 90% win rate on it. Payne. Opening, find, and again catches Woxic. He's loving that head-to-head as well. He was really slow in that first half, but he's picked it up tenfold in towards the second.
Yeah, a banger of a shot. Is it going to be enough for them to work with? Texter is again looking to be the big man of the hour. He meets Centaurus on the other side, and we've been highlighting the little head-to-head.
Woxic down with a 4 versus 4, a boost above, but unfortunately there's a really deep smoke there and a deep nade that comes and tags both of them up, and they've scaled out of the main position. Bomb will go down, planted by Magic. Can it be denied? Oh my God, it's close. The tag on towards Magic, but not enough for the kill.
That would have been big. That would have been absolutely massive. Jota holding here. It is Wakadia that is that first line of defense. Tux comes in with the flash. A nice find from him. Wakadia looking to be annoying inside this smoke. Here's them all crossing. 2 in towards Dark to deal with, but he's just waiting for this smoke to go down. And he's like, surely this will be
on the bomb.
My moment. And it is indeed. But they're on the bomb. Make sure to check that. And they will. Oh my goodness. A little close for comfort throughout that second half. 13-11 though. 2-0 in favor of Eternal Fire. And hopefully some really solid handshakes coming in at the end of this one, because Mindfreak have played a heck of a game, man.